Who are the wealthiest people in the world in 2023, and who might take the lead in 2024? Let's dive into the details. In a world where fortunes can rise and fall like the tides, the top 10 wealthiest individuals have managed to amass vast riches, their net worths reaching astronomical heights. At the top of the list, we find Elon Musk, the visionary behind Tesla, whose net worth surged by a staggering $44.8 billion, linked to a robust resurgence in Tesla's stock. Musk's wealth growth this year is so significant that it's more than the entire market value of companies like Starbucks and Boeing. Now that's what we call a fortune. Following closely behind Musk is Bernard Arnault, the luxury goods magnate behind LVMH. Arnault added a cool $25 billion to his fortune as shares in LVMH rose, reinforcing his position among the world's wealthiest. Not all stories, however, are about rising fortunes. Gautam Adani, once Asia's richest person, fell out of the top 10. His net worth took a hit, shedding $58.7 billion due to a decline in his conglomerate's value. Interestingly, the combined fortunes of the top 10 richest people swelled by a whopping $140 billion in just 6 weeks. To put that into perspective, that's more than the entire market value of Starbucks. Now, if that doesn't illustrate the scale of wealth we're talking about, I'm not sure what does. These individuals have seen their fortunes soar in 2023, but who among them will continue to thrive in the coming year? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the rise and fall of fortunes in our next segment. Wealth isn't always constant. Let's explore some notable rises and falls in the fortunes of the world's billionaires. One of the most striking ascents of the year was that of Mark Zuckerberg. Despite a tumultuous period for Meta, the parent company of Facebook, which included widespread layoffs and a bold venture into the metaverse, Zuckerberg's fortune surged. The company's stock experienced a 14% jump after reporting revenues of $28.6 billion in the first quarter of 2023, far exceeding Wall Street expectations. This stock surge resulted in Zuckerberg's wealth increasing by $10 billion, catapulting him to the status of the 12th richest person on the planet with an estimated wealth of $87 billion. Quite a rebound considering his wealth had dipped to $35 billion in November of 2022 due to Meta's costly metaverse venture and an overall slump in the tech industry. On the other side of the coin, we have Gautam Adani. Once Asia's richest person, Adani experienced a significant loss in net worth, leading to his exit from the top 10 richest people in the world. A decline in the value of his conglomerate led to a staggering loss of $58.7 billion in net worth. A stark reminder that fortunes can fall as quickly as they rise. These stories highlight the dynamic nature of wealth and the factors that can influence it. Market performance, strategic decisions, and industry trends can all play a part in the rise and fall of fortunes. And while the figures may be astronomical, the principles remain the same, whether you're a billionaire tech mogul or a small business owner. The world of wealth is dynamic and ever-changing. Who's up next for a financial roller coaster ride? Wealth isn't just an individual game. Some of the world's richest entities are families. Let's take a look at them. In 2023, a number of families have seen their fortunes skyrocket. At the top of the list, we find the Al Nahyan family, rulers of Abu Dhabi and owners of the Manchester City Football Club. With a strong economic growth and a resilient consumer spending, they've managed to surpass even the Waltons, the family behind the retail giant Walmart. Speaking of the Waltons, this American family hasn't been slacking off either. Despite being surpassed by the Al Nahyan family, they remain a formidable force in the world of wealth, thanks to their successful retail business. Then, we have the owners of Hermès, the Dumas family. Pierre-Alexis Dumas and Axel Dumas have added a staggering $56 billion to their wealth this year. This French family, known for their luxury fashion brand, shows us that style and wealth can indeed go hand in hand. But it's not just about the big names in retail and luxury goods. We also have the Mars family, the sweet powerhouse behind Mars Incorporated, and the Koch family, known for their diversified ventures, making their strong presence felt in the world of wealth. These families have seen their fortunes increase substantially in 2023, thanks to a variety of factors such as strong economic growth, cooling inflation, and resilient consumer spending. Interestingly, it's not just about the money they've made, it's also about the businesses they've built, the jobs they've created, and the impact they've had on the global economy. Their fortunes are tied to the companies they've founded or manage, showing us that wealth can be a byproduct of innovation, strategic thinking, and hard work. But while these families have seen their wealth increase, they've also had to navigate the challenges that come with such vast fortunes. From managing complex businesses to dealing with public scrutiny, being one of the world's richest families is not without its difficulties. As we can see, families can also amass incredible wealth, but will they hold on to their fortunes in 2024? The future is always uncertain, but we can make some educated guesses. Who might be the wealthiest people in 2024? Looking ahead to 2024, we can project some potential shifts in the list of the wealthiest people based on current trends and projections. Some may rise and some may fall, but the game of wealth is always in motion. Elon Musk, with his fingers in multiple pots from Tesla to SpaceX, could continue his meteoric rise. Musk's wealth spiked significantly in 2023 thanks to a resurgence in Tesla stocks. If this trend continues, we could see him top the list again in 2024. In contrast, Bernard Arnault, the titan behind LVMH, might see a slower but steady growth. His fortune rose by $25 billion in 2023, largely due to the rise in shares of LVMH. Given the luxury brand's resilience and growth, Arnault's wealth is likely to continue its ascent in 2024. The tech industry, despite having its ups and downs, has always been a hotbed for wealth creation. Mark Zuckerberg, the man behind Meta, formerly Facebook, saw his wealth surge to $87 billion in 2023, despite significant losses in the previous year. With Meta's focus on the metaverse, we could see Zuckerberg's fortune skyrocket in 2024, depending on the success of this new venture. However, it's not all rosy in the world of the uber-rich. Gautam Adani, formerly Asia's richest person, fell out of the top 10 after losing nearly $60 billion in net worth due to a decline in his conglomerate's value. Unless there's a significant turnaround, Adani might not make it back into the top 10 in 2024. And then there's the world's wealthiest families. The Al Nahyan family, rulers of Abu Dhabi, and owners of Manchester City, surpassed the Walton family to become the world's richest family in 2023. If they continue on this trajectory, they could further solidify their position in 2024. The wealth landscape is always shifting. Who will rise and who will fall? Only time will tell. Wealth is a fascinating topic, filled with rises, falls, and surprises. What can we learn from these stories? As we've explored, the landscape of wealth in 2023 painted a vibrant picture of fortunes amassed through innovation, resilience, and adaptability. The wealthiest individuals of this year, from Elon Musk to Bernard Arnault, saw their fortunes not just as a result of their business ventures, but also because of the strategic decisions they made. Musk's wealth, for instance, rebounded with a staggering $44.8 billion, a testament to the resurgence in Tesla's stock. Meanwhile, Arnault added a cool $25 billion to his fortune as shares in LVMH rose. These figures remind us of the volatile nature of wealth and the importance of being adaptable in the face of market fluctuations. On the other hand, we witnessed the fall of fortunes too. Gautam Adani, for instance, lost a significant part of his net worth due to a decline in his conglomerate's value. This teaches us that accumulating wealth is one thing, but maintaining it is a whole different ballgame. Looking ahead to 2024, we can expect more shifts in this dynamic landscape. The world's richest families, like the Al Nahyan family, rulers of Abu Dhabi, and the owners of Hermes, are likely to continue their ascent, given the strong economic growth and resilient consumer spending. But as we've seen, the tide can turn quickly. In the end, the stories of these individuals and families serve as a reminder that wealth is not just about the accumulation of money. It's about innovation, strategic decisions, adaptability, and the value these individuals create. These are the stepping stones of wealth that we can all learn from, whether or not we aspire to join the ranks of the world's richest. Stay tuned to see what the world of wealth has in store for us in 2024. And remember, wealth isn't just about money, it's about the value you create in the world.